How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Samson Goes 239, and today's video is a special video because I heard this anime a long time ago. I was planning on to watch it, and I somehow forgot about this anime, and I remember it again, and I saw on Funimation, and I'm like, yo, bet I'm gonna watch it right now. So, Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know. I have like this weird feeling of like whenever I just look at just the cover, just the cover of it, just like Tokyo Ghoul and shit, and you just see my boy kind of keep rocking that kick-ass mask and everything, and it's just like holy shit, that is fucking incredible. So, in Tokyo Ghoul, you can be found on Funimation right now, and what it reads is, 2 years after the raid of Anediku, the CCG selects young Husky Syndicate to lead an unruly team infused with ghoul powers. There's 3 seasons, and ouch. And 3 of them, or each of them were tying, but it was a little bit different. I thought it would all be, connected, sort of. It was connected, but it was also, I feel like it was different for some reason. So for season 1 and 2 there are 12 episodes each, and for season 3 there's actually 24. So season 2 is Route A, and then season 3 is like Re. So basically you just our main protagonist, Kaneki, he's just a regular boy, and he lives in this reality in Tokyo, which is of course has to be in Tokyo, where there's these people that are ghouls, and ghouls are just, they're just ghouls. They have these superhuman strength and abilities that are inhuman, and the only way they can survive and do anything out of this world is just they need to eat human flesh. They can't eat like they can't live like ordinary human beings, like eating sandwiches or drinking anything. The only thing that can sustain their hunger is by eating people or drinking coffee. The coffee helps to sustain their hunger, but they can only do so much before they can, go off to a hungry killing spree, something along those lines. I just finished this, and it's currently 3:02 a.m. and I got done recording about the Funimation and the Crunchyroll thing, so finally I got the chance to make this video. But yeah, I gotta say the plot is really great. I really enjoy the character growth in each of the characters that Kaneki has interacted through and everything, and the conflict between humans and ghouls. I feel like I've seen an anime like this, but I can't remember that it's just in one world, it's just like in a reality with 2 different sides of hatred, that if they come to an understanding of each other, they can build amazing things together. I think it's along the lines of, I'm just gonna say this as an example, but I'm not gonna say like or be mean or anything. I feel like this ties around like with racism a little bit, because people didn't view black people, and black people were getting mistreated and everything, but it took some time for them to understand each other, and equal rights of skin color and everything. And I feel like that is what Tokyo Ghoul is sort of reminding me of, because they're treating ghouls like they are monsters, like they are bad and everything. And ghouls see the same thing, because ghouls are not always monsters. Ghouls can be just ordinary people, and you can see throughout this anime that there are some good ghouls in this anime, and they never attack or anything. They're just ordinary people, but they're ghouls at the same time. And I think one of the seasons, I think it's the 2nd season or 3rd season, that goes in depth more about ghouls, about you can become a ghoul by transplanting organs from a ghoul to a human, or there's a way to infuse yourself with ghoul powers, if like blood and stuff. And there is a thing between a ghoul person and a human being. When they do it, when they have sex with each other and have a baby, I think it's it takes a lot of strength from the human side to the human. I think, yeah, if it's a human woman that's giving birth, I think it takes a lot more of like luck, or not luck, but like a miracle for them, for a human person to give birth of a ghoul baby that, you know, requires like meat and blood and all that, and that infuses them. That's basically you're putting coal in the furnace, because ghouls, when they eat humans, they is basically charging up their abilities and everything. And you know, the more they eat, the more stamina they have for power, for whatever ability that they have. And throughout all 3 seasons, Kaneki has grown like to have so many. I think by far in the 3rd season, he gained like two or three abilities. If I'm correct or mistaken or not, please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think he got into new abilities, like 2 or 3 that I am pretty sure, because I think the second one is like the one with the face mask, and then the second one is has to be like the whole swords thing. I don't know so much about that, but you get to see Kaneki with his different abilities, and it's really cool. The one thing I love is when Kaneki and his fight scenes. I love each of the fight scenes that he goes through. He goes through Jason, he goes through Amuro, he goes through Josku, and I think he goes through that one guy in the 3rd season. I forgot his name, but he's such an asshole. But I love the fighting on Jason and then Amuro, because in Amuro, I feel like the way that Kaneki is, he does not want to fight Amuro. He does not want to hurt or forces himself. He literally had to force himself to fight him, because Kaneki can very much like kick anybody's ass if he wants to, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to, you know, kill innocent people that they don't don't need to. Like, he doesn't want to kill Amuro because he's just a human. He has so much to live for, and he's only doing what he's told to do. And I think they go around 2 more times. They fought 2 more times, or no, they fought twice. And it was just really, I like the second one a lot more, because in the first one, Kaneki, he just like took all the hits that Amuro did, and then Kaneki, he fought a little bit, and then the second one, I love it. I love it when he just goes full on out, and like, you know, he doesn't hold back this time. He actually doesn't hold back this time, and it was great. And the first one with the fight between Jason, it was really good in my opinion, because like in the opening, the first season opening, it was great. Oh shit, I'm really bad at singing, but like that is just one of the memorable openings ever. Like the song, amazing. The opening itself, it was fairly decent, but I was always curious, because every time at the end of that opening, his hair turns white, and I'm like thinking like, yo, how does his hair turn white? And I don't know, because in the 12th episode of that first season, his hair turns white, and I think it was like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, he literally kicks Jason's ass. Not like Jason Voorhees, but there is like, you know, like how is it, like they're just what is it? It's like a whatchamacallit, I don't know. Like, oh yeah, Jason cameo, because he's Jason from a 13th ward. And it's like, I think ward in Japan, it's like different streets or something, or along those lines. But you know, that's a little bit of a can't remember now, a cameo or something along those lines. But yeah, the fight between him, when like Kaneki actually goes out on Ghoul and just like accepts that he is part Ghoul. And I think the lines of the 2nd season, that he fights to protect the people at the coffee shop that he works for this little girl that he helps, that she, you know, becomes his little sister, and that she has some growth and development as well, because both of her parents were killed, again, for being Ghoul and everything. And I think it was along the lines of like the 3rd season as well, that Kaneki realizes that he should, like, I feel like this too. I feel like there should be, you know, something along the lines in this plot that I feel like it's either going to end like the ghouls going to live in this world, or humans going to live in this world, or there's going to be a divine life, a world with ghouls and humans to live in harmony. And that's what ends up happening, and it was great. And I don't remember what it was. It was either like the 2nd or like the 3rd season when Kaneki started to realize that not everybody is how the opposite side view each other. They view each other as enemies, but in reality, they're not really enemies. Because if you take two innocent people, so you take an innocent person and an innocent ghoul, they're not really a threat to each other, as if they see them each other as a threat. And the second season, I was just like, damn, like lots of shit happening. And every time he puts on the mask, he just looks so much of a badass with it. I don't know why. It's just like, it's just really weird, but I just love it. Oh yeah. And for Kaneki, yes, he got his powers transplanted. That's how he became a half ghoul and a half human. So I think for being a person of a half ghoul, like half human, he can, I think, eat any other ghoul with other abilities or something along those lines. And it becomes like this really like dark, like hero or anti-hero sort of like, I'm doing this to protect you guys. And this one girl that I think it's Tokaru. Oh my gosh, those two's chemistry is just fucking, I love it so much. They had a baby later. I think, yeah, it was a girl. Beautiful. It was great. The third season, though, oh my gosh. But, I did enjoy the first two seasons. It was really fun and everything. And, you know, it just ties in really well. And I don't think I had any other complaints. But the third season, I was really confused because in the second season left off with sort of a cliffhanger because of Kaneki's best friend that was supposed that he died. I was really sad to see that. I'm like, damn, Hyde was like a best sort of secondary character of the protagonist's best friend, even though he's not, you know, seen through all the enemies, each of the episodes. He's not seen throughout each of the episodes, but I really love his character. He's really like a optimistic, upstanding person and everything. I really wanted him, you know, him and Kaneki, how they interact with each other it's really great. It's just two bros burned out and everything. But, you know, supposedly when I thought in my head when I watched the third season, I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this? Because there was a weird character design of Kaneki's character that he just now became this new character called, which I really read earlier, that is Hansi Sakia, I think that's how you say it. So I don't even know what happened in between the conflicts between the second season and third season. I don't know how those ties together. But if I had to guess, because what I did, I feel like somehow someone like brainwashed him or anything, or just like make him forget his memories. But throughout the 12 or 24 episodes that this third season has, I think it was along the lines of episode 11 or 12 that he actually starts remembering he is Kaneki. So Saneki, you know, who is Kaneki but just brainwashed. Saneki, you know, he is just, I like his character as well, just being like a parent to everybody. And he leads a squad that are half ghoul, they're ghoul investigators, and that, you know, they fight against ghouls and everything. And you see that, and it's like, oh, I get it now. But my question in my back of my head is Kaneki gonna come back? Because there's no way they're gonna like, alright, that's it. But I realized there was like 24 episodes, and I'm like, okay, cool. Something's going to happen along the lines of Kaneki's going to come back, which he did and everything. And it just made, you know, a lot more sense, because you can't keep just like make a new personality out of the same body of the character. It's just really stupid. But a lot more shits happen. So he killed this so-called king of ghouls and everything. He became the king of the ghouls and everything. He got Toguro pregnant, and they had a family. I think it was 3-4 episodes. Yeah, 3 or 4 episodes that finally, when Hyde, he's actually alive, so fucking, So, yeah, Hyde suggested that all ghouls and CCG should work together, and that was great. It was like the perfect situation, given that, something along the lines of Tokura being threatened and killed by Saneki, you know, Kaneki's alternate personality of his students, or his squad members threatening to kill her, and he turned into a giant centipede, or fused with it or something, and that created that whole plot right there, or conflict, that, you know, finally we have a situation that not one-sided of people can't do alone. So finally, Ghouls and CCG finally works together. And it was great seeing the dramatic harmony between them not eating each other or fighting each other anyway. But they do fight, another cult. I think the second season goes deep on that too. Like there's like a cult of like ghouls and everything that just like threatens to kill people or ghouls in general. I think along those lines. I think kind of forgot a little bit about that. But it was great seeing that Kaneki, you see he has like different versions of himself, and that was really unique to see there. You got his child self with white hair, and I think it's his character, his plain character from the first season with the eye patch, and then it's like the white hair now, his Saneki, his alternate personality that was, turned into after you got brainwashed or something, with white and black hair. I thought that was an interesting character design there. I really enjoyed that version of Kaneki. But he got Black Tail having black hair again for some reason, and then now he has white hair, which is cool and everything. And everything ends like in a big old shabango, and the girl that Kaneki was with in the first episode, it was the first episode, and it was Reese. She's been watching him the whole entire time after that she passed away and how her organs transfer into Kaneki. She's been watching him the whole time, which is, not surprising at all, because those are her organs inside of him. So, yeah, basically that she has some way to watching him. But it was so great. Excuse me. It was so satisfying to watch how everything, like the conflict, leads to more bad stuff and to good stuff at the same time. It has its good moments and its bad moments at the same time in Tokyo Ghoul. Not necessarily bad moments, like good moments like with friends and everything, and the bad moments when character dies, when they have so much potential if you give them more screen. More time with those characters specifically. Yes, those times and moments and everything. I thought it was great. The pacing, I didn't think the pacing was bad at all. I felt like this pacing was actually great, but if they're gonna do a 24 episode, then just I don't know, I'd rather have it separate. But 24 episodes for the third season, just fucking why not there? Great opening, great plot, and I kind of cried a little bit at the end because fucking seeing how all the characters now than they were before, it was just amazing. It was just great to see how much growth and how much character change that they gone through. They're now at peace, that humans and ghouls are now living in society together, where everybody is equal and everything, and there's no problems and everything. And it was really great because at the end you get to see all Kaneki's friends, that they're all ghouls. Most of them are ghouls. All Kaneki's friends and everything that that he met throughout the entirety of this anime. They all visit to his house, and you meet his wife Tokita, and then his child, and then his uncle-in-law, and then you get to see the man himself. He looks really cool. After those 6 years from the conflict from season 3 and everything, it was just wow. It was just really amazing in my opinion. But it was kind of weird because I feel like in the the third season, in the beginning of those couple episodes, it really did not explain to me how in the world, who is this character, how did this alternate personality of Kaneki happen. I think it has answered my question, and I may overlooked it or it just did not. But for Tokyo Ghoul, I will have to give this a good old 10 out of 10. I love the plot, I love the characters that are in it and everything, and I would like to see an anime dive into something like this. I think I have seen an anime like this and I just don't realize that right now. But yeah, I really enjoyed all the aspects that they put into Tokyo Ghoul, and it was really great for an anime that came out in 2014. Holy shit, that's just fucking incredible right there. I would say really good anime. Really, it's I always say this for certain animes, this one, it's kind of hard if I want to put this as one of my top 10 my favorite animes to watch all the time because like the plot and everything, the character, like and Kaneki himself, it's just like certain decisions that you don't want him to make or you want him to make. It's just like, you know, he's just his own person, man. I really love the aspects that they put into here, and I really didn't know what Ghouls was. Like, I just thought it was something to do with like undead or zombies, but you know, I was kind of really close when I thought of that. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. And holy crap, it's already 20 minutes. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fendigos239, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. And I will see you all, lovely ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Peace.